Fuck. Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Venus, Sailor V here. And it's me, Artemis here. And today, we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, you know, how films, how it, this workaround about how your films, if they're uploading too slow. Now, a lot of folks are going to say, oh, it has to do with your interweb speed, it has to do with this and that. And I guess that could be true. But if your Reckoner or Wise Far Speaker are both hooked up to a wireless interweb feed, then the upload would go fast. At least for me, it goes fast. I can't speak for anyone else. Now, you most likely would think, how can that be? I don't know, but that seems to be the grounds of it. Because in the past, we would have our Reckoner would be hooked up to the wire feed, our Far Wide speaker would be hooked up to the wireless feed, and each one would flow the other uploads down. And ever since our Reckoner and Far Wide speaker are both, hooked up to the same wireless interweb feed, the uploads go faster. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what I learned. Believe it or not, that is what I learned. You wouldn't believe that, but that's true. I can't hold this up all the time. So, yeah, fuck. So, yeah, that's what we learned with these fast speeds, upload speeds. Fuck. All right. So that's what we learned, and who would have thought that would have been the answer? Because everyone else in the world would think, oh, well, your interweb speed is bad. You met the cutoff of how much speed they give you a month. All kinds of those kind of forgivenesses. And no one could say something like, come on, get near. And no one would say something like, oh, well, it could be, it could be that your Reckoner and your Far Wide speaker are both on the same feed, and one, even though that they're not on the same feed, and one's flown the other one down. See, I didn't learn that. I had to learn that. And you see, if I didn't get a middle top or laptop Reckoner that had on a wireless feed, then that bind would have still been there. But since they're both on the same speed, on the same wireless interweb feed, or folkwork, or whatever you want to call it, the uploads are all faster. What do you say? Oh, I say you're right about that, Mina. I mean, somehow at the end of the day, you wouldn't think that. But ever since our Reckoner and Far Wide speaker are both hooked up for the same wireless interweb feed or folkwork, all the uploads have gone faster. No need if we were uploading it from our wide speaker to the website through the tool, or uploading it from our Reckoner to the website. The upload speeds have been faster, believe that or not. So if you're having slow upload speeds between your Reckoner and your Far Wide speaker, and one's on a wireless interweb feed, the other one's on a wired interweb feed, if you can put your Reckoner on the wireless interweb feed, if you have the tool that can let your middle top, your board top do it, or you have a laptop which is already set up to do that anyway, then the upload speeds for that film, short, podcast, whatever it happens to be, should go up faster. Unless there's something wrong with the file, which we just hope is not. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what we learned, and if we never, and you see, we only learned that because we got a laptop reckoner now. So that's how we learned that, because it isn't like we looked it up on the interweb. It isn't like the answer was there, and maybe there is some website somewhere where someone had the answer for it. But we didn't do that. It took us shifting from a board top reckoner to a laptop reckoner, with both on the same wireless interweb feed, or folkwork, or hookup, whatever word you want to say. And that's how the upload speeds became faster. All right, give this film a like, share and playlist it, and we'll see you later. Yeah.